In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on December 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Timberwolves versus New Orleans Pelicans. Following the conclusion of the NBA's season tournament, the league is gearing up for an exciting return to full-fledged regular season action on Monday. A marquee matchup awaits as the Western Conference leaders, the 17-4 Minnesota Timberwolves, face off against the 12-11 New Orleans Pelicans in the vibrant city of New Orleans, Louisiana. The Timberwolves are riding high on a 6-game winning streak and are determined to extend their dominance after their impressive road victory against the Grizzlies, where Karl-Anthony Towns showcased his leadership with a stellar performance. Minnesota's recent form is nothing short of spectacular, having triumphed in 9 of their last 10 games. The team's offensive firepower, complemented by contributions from key players like Troy Brown Jr., Mike Conley, and Rudy Gobert, has been pivotal to their success. As they aim to build on their recent triumphs, the Timberwolves find themselves atop the Western Conference standings, displaying a level of consistency that makes them a formidable force. Conversely, the New Orleans Pelicans have had a decent run, securing 6 wins in their last 10 games. However, their recent setback against the Lakers has left them looking to bounce back. The Pelicans, led by Trey Murphy and Zion Williamson, are eager to put the past behind them and take advantage of their home court advantage, where they boast an 8-4 record. The injury report adds an intriguing layer to the upcoming clash. The Timberwolves could be missing key players such as Anthony Edwards, Jordan McLaughlin, and Jaden McDaniels, while the Pelicans have already ruled out Matt Ryan and Larry Nance Jr. The absence of Edwards, in particular, looms large, as highlighted by his impactful performances in the previous matchups against the Pelicans. Examining the Timberwolves' season so far reveals a dominant trend. They have not only been in scorching form but have also been labeled as underdogs only 5 times in their 21 games, boasting a commendable 3-2 record in such instances. This game, where they find themselves as the underdogs, adds an intriguing dynamic, especially considering their recent successes and the absence of Edwards. The injury to Anthony Edwards, a key player for the Timberwolves, is expected to play a crucial role. In their 2 encounters this season, Edwards played a pivotal role in securing victories for the Timberwolves. Despite his presence, their last meeting with the Pelicans was a narrow 1-point win. And now, with Edwards sidelined, the dynamic could shift in favor of the Pelicans, especially with Zion Williamson seeking redemption after the recent loss to the Lakers. The Pelicans' success this season has been closely tied to covering the spread, boasting an impressive 13-9-1 record against the number in games they have won. With newfound confidence from their tournament performance and the advantage of playing on their home court, where they hold an 8-4 record, the Pelicans are poised to capitalize on the Timberwolves' potential shortcomings. Thus, our side pick for this game leans towards the New Orleans Pelicans winning and covering the spread as favorites. Shifting focus to the total pick, both the Timberwolves and Pelicans rank in the top half of the NBA, averaging around 113 points per game. Their offensive prowess alone suggests a high-scoring affair, and the recent history between the 2 teams supports this notion, with their last meeting producing a total of 141 points. Despite the lower total projection attributed to the absence of Edwards and the Timberwolves' defensive capabilities, the return of Zion Williamson and the Pelicans' faster pace of play make a compelling case for the scoreline to surpass expectations. Therefore, our full game total pick leans towards the over, anticipating a high-scoring and entertaining contest. Utah Jazz versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The much-anticipated clash between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder is set to unfold at the Paycom Center on Monday night. promising an intense Western Conference showdown. The Thunder, currently holding a commendable second place in the Western Conference, are coming off a significant victory in their last outing, eager to maintain their impressive form. In contrast, the Jazz, plagued by a recent two-game losing streak, find themselves in a challenging position this season. Last season, the Thunder displayed dominance over the Jazz by winning 3 out of 4 matchups, marking a successful conclusion to their campaign. As both teams make their return from the in-season tournament, there's a shared desire to kickstart this game with a swift and impactful performance. The Utah Jazz, grappling with a recent dip in form, suffered a convincing defeat at the hands of the Clippers in their last game. John Collins led the team with an impressive performance, contributing 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks. However, the team faced a 117-103 loss, struggling to recover from an early deficit. The absence of key players like Walker Kessler and Lauri Markkanen has been a significant setback for the Jazz, impacting both their offensive and defensive capabilities. On the other side of the court, the Oklahoma City Thunder have been in stellar form, winning 9 of their last 12 games. Their recent thrilling 138-136 overtime victory against the Warriors showcased the team's resilience, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the charge with 38 points, 5 assists, and 5 steals. The Thunder's well-rounded performance, with contributions from Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and Luguentz Dort, underscores their depth and efficiency. Looking at the statistics, the Thunder boast a 9th-place ranking in adjusted offensive rating and 7th in adjusted defensive rating, a stark contrast to the Jazz, who find themselves at 24th and 28th in those respective categories. The absence of Walker Kessler for the Jazz further complicates their situation, particularly in the paint and on the boards. Considering recent performances, the Thunder's efficiency on both ends of the court and their diverse scoring options make them the favorites in this matchup. The Jazz's struggles, compounded by injuries, create a challenging scenario for them, especially against a formidable opponent like the Thunder. With trends favoring the Thunder, who covered 3 consecutive games in this series last season, and the Jazz enduring a 2-game losing streak against the spread, the Thunder's dominance is likely to extend from start to finish. Although the Jazz are undoubtedly in need of a win to rejuvenate their season, their persistent injury woes and the Thunder's consistent performance make it a daunting task. The spread, initially set at 12 points and now at 13 points, reflects the sentiment among experts, expecting the Thunder to handle the Jazz convincingly, especially if Markkanen remains sidelined. The Jazz's recent struggles, marked by consecutive losses of 13 or more points, appear to be a trend that is unlikely to change in this upcoming game. The team's difficulties on the road, evident from their sole road win this season, suggest a challenging matchup against a quality opponent like the Thunder. As a result, our side pick favors the Oklahoma City Thunder to secure both the win and cover the spread as favorites in this encounter. While the outcome for the Jazz may seem grim, an essential aspect to consider is the pace at which both teams play. With the Thunder ranking 6th in overall pace and the Jazz hovering around the league average at 16th, the Thunder's home court advantage is expected to dictate the tempo of the game. The Thunder's recent high-scoring affair against the Warriors, totaling over 270 points, indicates a potential for a quick and high-scoring game. Despite the Jazz not being on par with the Warriors, a similar outcome, albeit to a lesser degree, is anticipated, with the total opening at 232.5 and moving up to 233.5. Sharp action on the over is evident. As a result, our full game total pick leans towards the over, anticipating a scoring spectacle in this Western Conference showdown. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.